All right, gentlemen. Um, as you can see, I'm looking fancy today. Anyway, it's 314 or 15. We're halfway to 330, which is a good thing because we are gonna left only 30 days or 35 days, which is about 1 month to get to a full year of vlogging. Although I did not vlogged literally every day from a literal perspective. Okay. Başlattım. I last couple of hours of my day, because I was in my granddad's home, was not spent very productive. I'm gonna be honest. I was watching YouTube. I was eating some fruits. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, I I was on a podcast of my friend. So I guess we're gonna be doing it 40 minutes, something like that, 30 minutes every week, so that he can improve his English. I can maybe. I don't think I'm gonna be on every episode of his podcast because we are like three guys. So I think we're gonna be changing. So 30 minutes once in 2 weeks. It's not that much of a thing to me personally. And the thing is, if he's gonna quit, I don't care really much. But I like the idea of that. It is benefiting him at the same time, and at the same time benefiting me to a certain degree, because my face at the end of the day, is in the pot. Um, so yeah, if the podcast is gonna make it out, I'm gonna make it out as well. I guess I have, it's we recorded only the first episode, so I don't want to take out of it so much. I know that I can channel that attention to many different channels later, but right now I just need to focus on, you know, giving value, talking about right kind of things, and I guess guiding people to right path as much as we can. To read books, to self-improve, to train, to journal, to do good things, which I'm doing, I guess. you know um so if I'm gonna be honest, guys, I did not work on the freelance project today because as I said in a previous video, we had some issues with the backend. So the client had to resolve that issues with the backend because I'm a front-end developer, and these things happened when it was like 11 p.m. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. and I just could not manage my time. I was but yes, I didn't. I'm sorry, because that's the thing which is gonna make us money. If I'm gonna finish this project as quickly as possible, I'm gonna make that cash which I have been promised for this project quicker. But the problem is that I have also the programming classes I have to complete, and I was doing them while this backend stuff was going on the background. So I completed that lesson, which I did not complete it yesterday. So it's kind of win-win, yesterday I worked on the project, today I worked on the myself, you can say, and tomorrow I don't have a day job, so I guess we're gonna wake up earlier, and we're gonna be working on the project as quickly as possible, and as much as possible. First half of the day, God will, we're gonna delegate to this, and second half of the day I'm gonna delegate to watching to to that coding lessons. I have left 10 to 15 videos, and I can and I will, God will, complete this coding course this month, and even earlier, because imagine if I'm gonna complete 2 or 3 lessons in one day, which is Saturday tomorrow, and the same is gonna happen on Sunday. Oh my God, subhanallah. So it's like 6 lessons, a week worth of content. I'm sorry, a week worth of, yeah, a week worth of content, um, in 2 days. I agree that I had some days when I was watching half of one video, which is hour long a day. So like, yeah, I did had some days like that, but um, trying my best. Life turns out to be a little unpredictable than I thought it is gonna be. I did not thought that, yeah, like tomorrow I have a coding interview as like I did yesterday. Today I had like one day off, I guess, if you can say it, day off. Um, so tomorrow we have a coding interview. Tomorrow we have to work on the project, which is gonna make us cash, the agency. The project is the agency. um, what else do we got? Coding courses, learning how to code. And yeah, I mean, yeah, this is it. It's not that much of a thing, but so much stress because I prioritize both of them on the same level, and that's the problem. I could have today maybe complete 2 lessons instead of 1 lesson, and if I wouldn't spend 3 or 4 hours building that project, I would have probably very easily completed 1 lesson, first half of the day, and second half of the day complete another lesson, so completing 2 lessons in one day. And in that case I would have completed this project and this course entire way more quicker, and I would have had way more time to delegate to this project, way more time to delegate to the agency, way more time to get on the coding interviews and prepare for these coding interviews. But as Warren Buffett once said, by making 9 women pregnant, you're not gonna get a child in 1 month. So that's the problem. Yeah, I can't speed up process no matter how bad I want it. So I just have to dance in this chaos, dance in this rain. And it sounds fancy when I'm recording this vlog right now, but when I'm getting back to the real world after clicking stop record button, it is not fancy. That's what I can say for sure. It is not fancy, it is not cool, it is not dancing in the rain. You don't feel like you are making it, you don't feel like you're dancing in the rain. And trust me, feelings do matter, even if you're a man, from a little different perspective than women. But they do matter. They do, because emotions do control you to a certain degree at the end of the day. So yeah, like I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's 10 p.m. and I want to wake up earlier tomorrow, because guess what? Going to bed later does not mean you're gonna feel better next morning. Sometimes you do, but I guess that's only because you did less work that day, even if you got to bed later. So you was less tired and you had some energy, I guess. I guess that's my theory. Like I that's what I think. Sometimes I do go to bed late and wake up early, and I'm like, fine. I guess I can do this thing for 1 or 2 days and no longer. Anyway, it was a good working day. Made some cash on my day job. came back, completed one lesson, vlogging right now, had recorded one podcast, one mock coding interview, and yeah, a good day. Alhamdulillah, another day, another W. Bro, you might not feel like we're making it, but trust me, we're on the way. We are on the way.